Biết luôn à? Mưu rất nhiều chữ đấy.
Well, they say football's a slot, and without a doubt it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. That's a little off target. Messi. And he welcomes it in. But they've got it again.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's Nunez!
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Camavinga. That's Eze. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Romario. And that has left him in a heap. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Once more, he proves rigid and robust.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Xavi Alonso, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xavi Alonso is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Camavinga is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And here's Messi. Smoothly does it.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Xavi Alonso. Vietnam have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bale goes steaming forward.
Bale, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Davids, Boca Juniors trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. 30 minutes gone. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Davids, and here's Platini, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alonso, and here's Nunez. Davids, Romario, and it's Romario. Vieira making good progress on the right-hand side. Xavi Alonso, Messi, and it's Thuram. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is... Oh, shooting chance!
Cột dọc, cái này gì vậy?
Attempts a clearance.
Cái này gì vậy? Cột dọc với sang ngang suốt
There
thế.
could be trouble here. But
Ngọc Anh.
the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man.
Messi! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing. Vietnam are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Xavi Alonso to Thuram, and it's Xavi Alonso.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
He's had it taken off him. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling that in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Vietnam have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Camavinga, Alonso. It's a shot at goal! Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Vietnam are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Camavinga. Oh no, this does not look good. Thuram. And it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's gone loose.
Oh, really well played.
Ledvied. And that's another good win of the ball. Eze being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now. That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Neymar does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso finds himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Xabi Alonso. Number 20. Neymar. Number 10. Messi. Number 4. Darwin Núñez. Coming on the field. Number 23.
That's a good run down the left.
Number 15. Rafael Leão.
Not got that quite right.
22. Number 9.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Pires. That's been... He's had a shot! They've scored! And with that goal comes comfort. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Chấm cả mặt.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Davids, and the pass is intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rafael Leão, he's got away. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Davids, Kaka.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Camavinga. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Romario. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Romario. Vieira. Mbappe. And no, he's seen through all of that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Davids. Romario and the shot
Cái chỗ tốt nhỉ,
sticks it away.
chuyền tốt, chỗ ở tốt.
It
Tầm
was
2 đấy,
wonderful
chưa thắng
vision
đâu
to
đúng
see
không
the
ạ?
movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Substitution in progress.
So here comes the substitution. Boca Juniors get themselves back
Chết
into
rồi.
contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's
Đã đi.
important now that they
Đã
don't
đi biết
become
sao, cắm vào.
over-eager in chasing
Hiền
another.
quá.
They only need one
À,
more
chuyền
chance.
bóng.
Patience is key.
Yeah. And it's Schneider. Schneider going face to face with his great rival.
Vietnam probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Vietnam moments now away from seeing this one out. Iniesta. Rafael Leao. And here's Mbappe. He's through, now is he in? Vietnam have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Great chance here from position A1. Schneider! Decent hit from there.
There will be
5 minutes to add.
added time.
Thuram. Iniesta in acres of space out wide. And that's a throw-in. That's been cut out, well played.
Bóng chán thế.
Neymar. And he's had it nicked away. Camavinga. And it's Perez.
Chết về.
Looking for options for movement. Now that's well seen too. And that's it. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle.